Hi, my name is McKenna. I chose the University of Idaho because most of my family are all Vandals, and I also really liked how close it was to home. I'd have to say that my dream job is to own my own childcare business. I love working with kids and being around them all the time, and also starting my own business is also been a huge dream of mine. I think that ties into what I'm good at. I love being around kids and I feel that I understand them and I always want to help them learn and grow and it just kind of comes naturally to me. Um, and then for skills and talents, I'm not sure if I necessarily have a great one, but I'm really good at working with numbers and organizing information and things like that, and I seem to enjoy it a lot. My greatest accomplishment in life so far is probably going to college and getting my own home. And I also recently got engaged, so I've been planning a wedding, so that'll be super exciting once that's done. Um, the one thing that I get most excited about is summertime. I love spending time with family and friends at the lake. I pretty much grew up on the lake, wakeboarding and boating, and that's probably one of my biggest hobbies. So, my most enjoyable learning experience was the last couple years in college was my math and English blocks for the elementary program. It was super fun being able to work with the same group of people for 2 semesters and learning together, and we became like super close friends and we're still talking all the time. So I think being able to work with people that you're really close with, you learn a lot more and the class is just a lot more enjoyable. So um, one thing that my worst enjoyable learning experience, I don't know if it was really bad, but I don't really like lectures. I like being with groups and learning like hands on. And then as for like resume and interview and job search skills, I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with all of that. I've spent a lot of time working on my resume and I have a lot of courses that go along with a lot of the careers that I'm interested in. Um, and then I've also have experience and stuff like that for my resume and a lot of courses or a lot of job experiences for the resume. Right now, I am currently a manager at one of the places I work at, and I do interviews for people. Like, I interview people for the job. So, I do get nervous, obviously, when I'm doing interviews, but I feel comfortable doing them. So, and then as for job searching, I've never really done that. So, I don't know if I would feel very comfortable. I don't really know how I would start doing that. I've never had to like actually job search for a career that I am interested in. So, when I hear about career and leadership development, the first thing that comes to my mind is learning how to develop more strengths in the career that I choose and to be able to feel more like a leader in that career field. I also hope that I'll learn how to be able to communicate better with employers, not just in person, but also on paper. I feel like I can like talk to almost anyone and feel confident about it, but when it comes to like typing an email or things like that, I always try to overthink all the emails and stuff I do like that. So just being able to feel more confident about typing and being in person or in paper instead of in person. I haven't taken any other courses like this one. I did take a cultural diversity course that kind of just taught a lot about how there's different communities and the diversity of each one is really different, which I don't know if it has anything to do about this course, but it taught me a lot about just like in the career field, like working with different people from different backgrounds and like I might work at one job in one specific community and then work in a different community and it's completely different, especially for childcare things that I'm interested. I know that like kids in different like even I live in Boise, so even in Boise there's a lot more higher end people. They have more money that they're willing to pay more for childcare, whereas in the other part of Boise, there's people that are really super low income and don't have all those needs and stuff for paying more to have really good childcare. One thing that I do want to grow more is personality wise, like I want to be able to feel more confident with my leadership skills in these different diverse settings. Like I want to be able to know that um, I can go to one job and feel confident. Well, and then when I go to a different job, I can also feel confident there. And um, having the different expectations, I can feel like a leader and be confident in those leadership skills, no matter which setting or career I'm in at that moment. Um, and then another thing that I want to learn from this course is being able to like pinpoint my strengths and my skills. It's kind of hard. Like the question earlier was asking what like my um, biggest skill and talent is, and it's hard to like specifically pinpoint that, especially when depending on like what career I'm focusing on, and like working with kids is like a huge skill that I have, but I'm not sure like in that specific career if that's the number one skill I'm going to need. So just being able to pinpoint like what I can use almost in any career field and being able to say I'm confident in those skills and strengths. So